Good morning. Here we go again, and try this one more time. I guess Spirit has asked me to come on here and talk about fear, talk to fear, and what that is to myself, to us. Guess I'll talk about what it means to me and share in the chat what that means to you. It's interesting, just to get on here brings about a little unease and discomfort in me, and I'm sure that it does for many getting started. Um, and many things that we do, it brings forth uncomfortableness to speak our truth, to share what's inside of us, what's wanting to be seen, to stand out of the crowd. And what is that? Is it our soul essence, excuse me, wanting to be shared? Is our ego holding us back? Is it truly, what is fear? Is it what we came here to break through? Is it those things through lifetimes that we've struggled? Is it something that we have encountered way back when, and I'm hearing ridiculous trauma, because everything, in my mind and perception, and it may not be, is made up. And so in from what I hear in my mind and feeling and beingness is of a joyousness at that time, and something that went awry, or not the way that we thought it would go, and then the next lifetime or the next situation, even, we're hesitant to do it again or do it a different way. Should I not do it? um but what does that mean? Does that mean that we don't try? Does that mean that we don't ever explore again? Do you never go on another hike because you might stub your toe, you might stumble, you might step in a mud puddle? Does that mean you never ever go on another hike again? I mean, I know that's so small, but it's the truth. It is absolutely the truth. Do you never ever date somebody again because you had a bad relationship? Do you never ever marry again because you had a bad marriage? I know many people don't. It's so sad. I mean, it's funny. I've been married 3 times. And I joked with the doctor I worked for many years ago, and he says, he used to make fun of me. And he made fun of me because while I was working for him, I had gotten married for the 3rd time and then got divorced for the 3rd time, because it only lasted a year. And so he would make fun of me. And just because it didn't work doesn't mean I don't believe in love. And it doesn't mean that I wasn't going to stop trying. And it doesn't mean that the relationship that didn't continue didn't mean that in that year we didn't have love for each other. You know, every relationship that you encounter has love, whether or not it, is lasting love or deep, profound love. It has some essence of love. Um, so to not continue to try to find another, it never made sense to me. Some people find that one that they want to be with for the rest of their life, and that's wonderful. But some people find one and then, they decide to go another way and find another. Um, just like journeys, you go on a journey and then you want to go on another journey. What if you want to go on a million journeys, a million lifetimes? It's beautiful. What if you were scared to go on a journey? Did it mean you never, ever, ever go on a journey again? I don't know. We create these things in our minds. I study A Course in Miracles, and I also study A Course in Love. And if you don't know what that is, it is a book. The Course in Miracles was downloaded to a woman, and I don't remember her name. I apologize. I am not one that will remember names. As a dental hygienist, I see so many people. I've seen so many people, and names are not one thing that I am going to remember. I will remember your teeth. I will remember your face. Cannot remember your name. If I see you every couple of months and you come into my office over and over and over, I will remember your first name probably, but I will not remember your last name. But anyways, this woman, she was downloaded. She was speaking to this person. So what we call downloaded is she's hearing, these messages, these things are coming to her. So messages, stories, visions, that all, codes are all coming to you. That's a download. Insights, that is a download. So this book was downloaded to her. She was hearing a person talking to her, and Jesus was talking to her, she found. And so she started writing, and these are teachings that she was getting from Jesus. And so she wrote this book, and it's called A Course in Miracles. And it teaches all many, many beautiful things about miracles and love, and a whole different perspective. I'll let you explore it yourself and find. I'm not going to tell you all about it. It's all for you to find on your own. Same with the Course of Love. Again, it's a whole new perspective on love, how we interpret love, how we, infuse love, how express love. Again, was downloaded to another woman. The first book was like 40 years ago. I think this other one was 15, 20 years ago by another woman. And so I've been studying this book, both. I have not gotten through all of either one of the books. I'm in a study group. We read every week. And, but my point in this is, which is a perception that I already had in coming into these books. And as I sit in class and hear my own downloads from Christ, as I communicate with Christ on a regular, I've already had a full knowing of the non-existent of fear, that it doesn't exist, that it's a perception of our own mind, to keep us from doing and to keep us from being of the essence of who we truly are. Um, and also in the same perception of death as keeping us from being and doing of who we truly are, because we are eternally transforming into another and another and another and another lifetime, another lifetime, another lifetime. And if we are a being of light and the essence of God and truly are God, and that is my own perception. You don't have to believe in that or not. And I don't believe in belief. I believe that is my knowing. Then the eternal breathing from universe to galaxy just continues. We are just moving from dimension and timeline, and we are in all things at all times. So we're always in the now moment. And then in the past, we are always in that now moment. In the future, we're always in that now moment. We're just always are. Can never remove from that. We just always are. Um, I will always be in this space, and I will always be in my other space, and it will always be in its perfect moment, and I'll always be in my next perfect moment and the next perfect moment. And so will you, as we are all joining in essences in our perfect moments. And so when we are looking at things and fearing things, when something arises in us and around us to integrate us into a moving us into a new space, or moving us out of the space that we are in or encountering, it is opening up our knowingness or awareness and bringing us into wholeness of who we are. And things that may or may not cause fear within some are the unknowns that we have forgotten and unrecognized in the realm that we reside in. And at times, those are coming to us to awaken us into the full knowing of who we are. And when we sit in that and look at that and ask the questions to those things of what they are asking to show us, trying to show us, wanting to show us, it can reveal to us at that moment secrets of who we are, treasures of who we are, and opening to the portals that are locked inside of us that bring forth new awarenesses and the deeper loving of our heart. When we let go of the perceptions of how things must flow or should flow, then we allow for new things to come into our reality, into our world, in a new form, into more beauty. If we think that, so say that, let's take it back to a relationship. So if you jot down everything that you think your new relationship should look like and the person should look like, and you write down all of it that it should look like. What we look for and the highest loving of a relationship is what the relationship feels like. What does it expand you out to? So, what if you were adamant that the best, highest person that you thought you had to have, I mean, this is very, very simple, had to have brown hair? And every person that came around to you that didn't have brown hair, you just let it flow right on past you. But what if you wrote down every trait, or even just one trait, that the highest loving, the highest relationship that you would have would be the highest vibration, the highest loving, the highest flowing of emotion and beauty of all that you had for your highest self? That's the only, that's the highest quality. And anything else is just a perk, right? Because we're not our bodies. So that takes out our pre-notions of anything, of our fears that it could not be. That's allowing everything to flow into place. That's just a simple fear, you know. Well, he doesn't have brown hair, so he couldn't be it. What about fear of trying for a new job? What if it's the job that you absolutely desired and wanted and worked for, but it's just a little bit further away than you wanted to go? And you fear making that change. What if you went and you got the job, you moved to a really nice city, found some really cool friends, and everything just blossomed into place? And there's so many different examples that keep us into fear. I hear so many times, you know, different things, but I live here. But I have to do that here. But this, but that. I can't do that. But. If we allow ourselves to expand and explore everything we could possibly do. Take the leap. Take the adventure. With that, the angels and councils of light would like to bring in a blessing to dissolve fear, and help dissolve the veils and illuminate the beauty of who you are. With the highest essence of all that I am, the councils of light, federations of beings, with the highest of love, highest of light. We bring forth messages of love, to all, and to all that is in favor of love, to expand, to release, to expel the fears that are within, so they may walk in the beauty of who they are. From our highest light, we love you. We are of loving. Arini Gustana, Aris Gustana, Arini Dustana, Kristana, Naristana, Gustana. Arini Gustana, Naristana. Arini Gustana, Gustana, Git, Usnana Gesta. Arini Gustana, it is the Gustana, Aragosta. In the Gustana, in the Gods, the Easter, when an estigated, Oranas didn't know Gustana, Aracus to go. Ani inenesturo na ararist uraskrana ararist uraskristigora. Anenek orastirist oranest arast kostananikiskana nanine kostana. Anak orastinikana arak istunustana arak istunukostana rasta. Arano korastiriskana arar kostananikiskana arar kostananikiskana kriskana. Ei kustene kristna kuksena kastela kiskrösera. Ara kustena kiskusna, ara kiskrök ustera riskra. Ara kistena onana sire kustena na kistera. Ara retsestra kutsena ira kustena kristna kitsuk ustena kisera kutsena. Ara retsusena kisera kistena ana skiri kustena ara kitsu istera kustena kiskra. Anakustinek iriskurana, araktisrak orasenere, sirakudast iriskuranegara. Araktistra orastik, kirisistiru, oradasiskirana, negistira. Aratudasidanina, aratudana isana, kutisana, aratusarana kistana, kadiskira, kostana, tistina, tistina, easter, kostana, gitkistra. Aratudashkirakrastana, karatustana, arakutatuskana, itkrastana, araktichako, osana, iskana, kukutsana, itskana, no coordinates, tikatstira. Aratitiko orana sirikarakuts, to corona, litus corona, good, coach, the naked, scorch, to corona, stick, to natsa. Aratu chirane takers, no corona, tisriku, and a gashan, and a corona, cocots, and a carastra. Rada coordination of coordination and a cricketin and a criskin and a cricus and a catcharaka. Aratush could a coach and a negative coach, the negrana coachana. Arakosh could a coach, a coach and a negative and a negative could a great skin and a caracut and a stada. Arakosh could a coach and a negative could a beginning and a coach and a coach and a catch could a coach and a cara. Anarkashkina konanskirikina kokosina neriskina nenakachkina nenakachkirikina nekarikishkina nikishkina nekirishkina. Aratushkina koshkina the koranishkina negidikadachkina negidishkina. Aradeshkurko to Sinina Kashkina Gradashkina Koshkina Negishkina Nekarashkina Kidishkina Nikishkina Koktastra. Aratishkina Korashkina, Aratishkina Koshkina Negashkina Narashkina Kokudaneshkina Gradashkina. Aratichkina noche de nararas que se crees que no crees que recuerdas en el negres que en el ares que requisna. Aratishkina koshina, Aratishkina koshkina, Arakukuna skitch que recuerda que skina. Arakichushkina, Ekakuchkoshkina, Arakishkina Gurskina gra. Arakoshkina Nerishkina, Koroshkina. Arakashkina Oshana, Arakashkina Okanashana. Arakishkina koshkina nidishkina nana karakishkina nana rakishkina nikuchkina no rachkina. Arakikushina nikirishkina korachkina nikiragarachkina nikirikashkina koshkina nakaraga. Arakishkina koshkina nagarakara rakishkina nana rakishkina nikirishkina nagarachkina. Arakoshkina nana rakishkina ikshkina gara. Arakishkina 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 garakushina nagara kuchkina okuchina gukshina girishkina Kukshana, Jigana Gushana, Gurikina Oxana, Nagrichkina, Gudinaka, Arakukshana, Nagrichkina, Jigana Gushana, Araskina, Chinagariskina, Potisan, Edikitukshana, Arakushana, Rishkina, Regina, Arakichkina, Regina, Karakachina, Gitchina, Krishna, Arakushana, Rakchikana, Regina, Arakushkana, Rakchina, Krishna, Kurushna, Rakchina. Aratichkana. 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 Aichkurukushkina, Gishkana, Chirkunini, Skirana, Chikuriskina, Krikishkina, Kirishkina, Kishana, Arishkina Kurushkina, Girishkina, Kishkini, Kirana, Skirkushana, the Kirikishkina, Kudishkina, Kishkina, Kursina, Rishkina, Kushkina, Rishkina, Kurushina, Regikushina, Kirishkina, Kishkurukushina, Arakishkina, Kirkushine, 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 Kirkurone, Kirkurone, Arakiri, Kukuchine, Kirkine, Kitchkirikochine, Chichina. Arakishkina Kokshine, Kirakochkine, Kishine, Kurukushina Kokshine, Krishina, Kishina. Arakishina, Kishkorina, Kishkine, Kishina Kura. Arakishina, Kishina. Arakishkina, Kishkurina, Kishkurukuchine, Kishina. Arakishina, Karakuchina, Karakuchina, Kukushina, Kishina, Kukushina. Arari chikurukuruchina nene shirukoshina chikurukuruchina kirukura arachichikurujina arachichikurujina ukujina chichikirikuruchina arachichikurukuchina ne kirukuchina Are chikana chidiki chidana uchina, are kuchina akruchina, akudina, are kuchina, kirikjurokina, are chikruna, are kuruku, chidini, kirukuro, tiku, chidini, kirakokudina, are chiko, kirikjina, kuchino, kuchina. Arachichikanoni, Krishna, Korachidana, Kishidana, Kishino, Kutinana, Karashkina, Arakishina go, Kishanaka, 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 Arako Kodinich, Kagara, Kokon, and Kirkishkana, Okudin Shanana, Arakishkana, Kirkishina, Kokina, the Kirk, Okishina, Kirkana, Arakishkina, Okshana, Kiskanakarakachina, Arakishina, Kokshana, Akishina, Kochana, Arechkina, Okina, Nakishkina, Kotina, Nakishkina, Okina, and Rishkina. Arishkina, Okina, Nakishkina, Chicken, Akishina, Okina, Okina, Nakachin, Kuchina, Nakishkina, Arakishkina, Gochin, Okina, and Chirina, Arakishkina, Okin, Shirika, Kuchina, Nakishkina, Nakishkina, Arakishkina, Jet, Oxygen, Nakishkina, Okina, Architect, Okina, Nakishkina, Jidana, Rakishina, Richina. Rina, Tishkuru, Rina, Tishkuru, Rinixina, Rena, Tishkuru, Rina, Rina, Sudakurachina, Krishkana. There are the councils of light, the highest of all that I am, are all of thanking you at this time. They're saying that you are being bathed in light and cleansed of the fears that you see in your realm at this time that you perceive to be. And filling those holes with joy and laughter is at hand at this time, for the joys that you seek are important, is of the importance, is of the importance. The love that you feel, the deep, the moon eye, the deep, the powerful unconditional love, the moon eye radiates outward. They want you to radiate outward your love and create the abundance of love and radiate it out and be in the muktai, the muktai, the joy, dance the joy, the muktai, be the joy, be the munai. They're taught, we're sharing with you that when you are the munai from within, you become the muktai, the joy. Be the muktai. It's funny, I I thank you. 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 Um, I I train with Kyle Gray in the UK. I'm on his angel team. I've been training with him for several years. Um, oh gosh, three, 3.5 years, something like that. Anyways, done all of his angel training and angel cards and crystal training and all that stuff. And it's funny. That's one thing he teaches in his clearing that he does. Where he embraces and speaks to that where love resides, fear is a stranger, that love is within in him. And that's one thing that he's very, very adamant in all of his teachings that he does daily. And it's something that I do quite often as well. um it's very powerful. And that's what they were just speaking of, when you're being the love, becoming the joy from the love, um, being the joy, being the love. And then as they were saying that, I was seeing, a joy, when they were talking about the book die, I was seeing people dancing. When you're dancing and joy, it's funny. The dancing keeps demons away. So when you're dancing and you're playing music and you're dancing around your house or dance around doing ceremony and dancing around a fire, um, it dispels demons. They don't like the dancing and the happiness and the joyfulness, and they don't like the music. So when you're in your joy, you're in your mukdai and dancing around, you know, fear doesn't live there. Which is exactly what Kyle, says. Love lives here. Fear can't live there. When love lives there, when love and joy live here, fear can't live there. It's exactly what they were saying, and that's so beautiful. I don't know about you, but I was grateful for that message. They didn't give me a lot of English translation. A little message in the beginning, a little message at the end. Sometimes from my understanding, what I was seeing through that, they were, I never know what I'm doing. I don't know what my hands are doing. I just have a feeling of what's happening, and I can see what's happening in the etherical realm. They're blessing. I felt a blessing. I felt prayer. I felt blessing. Sorry, my heart chakra is exploding right now. So um so I'm holding on to it because it's like it's exploding right now. So what's happening is happening within me. um and I'll leave it at that. I thank you for being here. And again, you can find me on my Instagram page. It's Aura Chakra Vibe. You can find me on my Facebook page. I have it's Robin Rice, and I also have my crystal shop there. It's palmoscrystals.com. And I have my shop here in town in St. Mary's. And you can find my website. I don't think I put it in the link. I'm sorry. I don't think I put it in the link today, but it's palmoscrystals.com, and I do sessions. You can get a hold of me and we can hang out. But I hope this helps. And I will see you soon. I don't know if I can do this every day, but I will see you soon. Have a beautiful day and share your love. Share your mukdai with your joy. They called it mukdai, so we'll use that word. Your munai. You know, it's funny. I do. I know that one. Munai is Munai Ki. I'm a Munai Ki practitioner, so that must be. It's a Quechuan word. It's from Peru. Quechuan word for love, and Munai Ki is Chinese for power. So it's the power of love, unconditional love. So anyways, have a beautiful day.